Hi, hello everybody, Jacobix here, once again with another episode of Subnautica, and the main purpose of today's episode is that we are going to venture deeper than we've ever been before, and maybe you've already noticed that we are going to visit the proposed Degasi habitat signal, which is like in the area underneath the island that we've visited, like behind this cloud or whatever, this fog. And yeah, with 900 meters like crash depth, and also without our like locker upgrade, but with the HP for Simov upgrade, I think we are fairly prepared for this. And I was planning to do the episode in which we will finally find the schematics for the brown suit arms and upgrades for it, but I actually did it, and I wasted half an hour to just look for the wreck that we didn't need. That yeah, I've just like recorded a half an hour video just to find nothing that we need, and yeah, I'm not going to upload it. It's fairly boring, and it would be a waste of time, and I mean your time and my, just like it would be a waste of a day to put that kind of a shitty episode out. And yeah, I said I was planning to go to this Degasi habitat, but there's an entrance to some cave in here, and there's also this weird alien vent that we've seen a few episodes ago, and I think we've scanned it already and we don't need it, but it's just the sheer fact that it's here. We'll probably also harvest some rubies and those jelly stuff that if we will be able to find it, and here's some, because that's also like one of the purposes of today's video, that yeah, we need a bit more of those, because we are already completely out of gel sacks and out of rubies, which we need for Ario gel, which we need for a lot of upgrades to our brown suit. But yeah, the main point will be just going to this Degasi habitat that we've seen, the signal that we see, I mean. And I don't see much of those two resources for now. There's some lithium here, but yeah, I think that might be it. Here are some animal eggs or whatever. And here are some, just one, okay. A creature egg that we don't need, so I'm going to throw it out. Maybe one day we'll do something with them, but for now they are useless to us. There's this scary ass teleporting guy, and we are already in this once again scary biome, and I have to get back to our CMF, but this guy is blocking our path, so I'm not really sure what to do. Maybe we'll go around, but no, I don't think we have the oxygens. We have to just either wait him out or pass him, and he teleported away, so I'm fairly sure that we can just quickly sneak past him. Maybe he's not here, so that's good. We did get a bit of those gel sacks and one ruby, but as you can see there's not much else in here, and that's the best that we've got. Before we enter the Simov, I'm also going to repair, because we lost a bit of HP, yeah. And let's just get out of this cave without maybe damaging the Simov, hopefully, yeah. And just let's get straight to this signal, which I think it's like in the deepest part of the ocean that we've ever been to. And once again there's this teleporting guy, which I'm not happy to see, and he's following us, I think. And we are entering this biome that we've been to a bit, and there are some scary sounds here, and I'm not happy to hear them, honestly. Let's dive deeper with our sonar or hydro or whatever. I hear some scary loud screeches, but I don't see the guy that's making them, so maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, I don't know. There's once again this teleporting warper guy. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call them warpers from now on, because I'm a bit tired of just calling them like some made up names by me. I don't know if you saw, but there was a pretty big thing out there, and I would like to just skip past through it, so that we'll be able to get to the Degasi habitat without just making any contact with it, although I think the entrance that we've been to is the only entrance that we will be able to use. I don't think we can access it any other way, so yeah, maybe just let's take it from the other side or something like that, because I really don't want to have a closer contact with this guy. I mean, hopefully there's only one, and hopefully I won't crash into anything. Yeah, I should probably... yeah, there's another one, because I don't think that's the same one that we've seen here. And hopefully I won't crash into anything. Is he here? I don't see him. Maybe we'll park our Seamoth somewhere around and just swim there with our Sea Glide, because yeah, maybe that's a good idea. There's this warper guy, and yeah, those sounds are this big crab guys, like those are his, and there's also something weird here that I've just noticed. It's a creature app. Okay, so we are going to park our Seamoth here, repair it maybe before we leave, yeah, and let's just get to this Degasi habitat with our Sea Glide. There's a warper, and this guy, which we are going to pass, I guess. Maybe that's the word for it, and hopefully he won't eat us.
Mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Yeah, our PDA just said there that those caves that we are in right now, and probably some underneath, are like very big, and we are inside of the space, so that's cool. We can see this guy from the outside. I'm just going to use our normal flashlight. There's some bourbon, I think, in here. PDA.
Integrating new PDA
and
data.
This guy did something which, like, I don't know, turned off our devices. I think that's called an EMP pulse or something. And he's like right next to us, like walking on top of this base. Thankfully we have this rebreather which allows us to last whole 4 minutes without the oxygen, but yeah, hello cute guy. I don't think he can hit us through the walls, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe we'll wait for him to leave once again, like the warper that we've seen before. But yeah, he doesn't look like he wants to leave. He's just waiting for us, so maybe we'll just take a run, take our chances. Let's go. Okay, we are fine. I will get to the Seamoth now, and yeah, I think we can just lure him away from this place, maybe, but we have limited oxygen. Yeah, he came back to his like area or something. So yeah, we'll just refill our oxygen and get back to this Degasi habitat. Yeah. Maybe we'll find something interesting. For now we've only found the coffee machine schematic, or whatever it is called. I don't know. And yeah, also it's fairly nice that we don't have to use flashlight of our sig light in here. This one is teleporting somewhere, because it's fairly light in here, and this weird guy is just waiting for us here. I will try to sneak past him, but it might not work. Yeah. There's something here, and he's coming after us, and I need
Integrating new
to
PDA data.
dodge him. Where is he? He's behind the base for sure, yeah. And we need to find the entrance to this base, and the entrance is here. I think we can access it, yeah. There's some stuff to scan, or not. Alien containment. Oh, okay. It's a big aquarium.
Acquired.
Okay, that's nice. There's something here, and nothing we can scan.
Integrating new PDA data.
I think I know what we are going to place at the other side of our big room. And there's also nothing here, just some cables and a crate. There's also a lower level of this building, which we are also going to get to. There's another PDA, some lab stuff
Integrating new
or
PDA
whatever.
data.
Once again, a microscope and an orange tablet. I think we got 2 purple ones, but not an orange one. So yeah, here's an EMP pulse scan or whatever. There's a lot of lab equipment and a nuclear waste disposal. And that just indicates, hello there, that just indicates that we will be maybe able to just make some nuclear powered things. But for now we don't have anything nuclear, we just have our 63% of battery and like 90 seconds of oxygen to get back to the CMOF, and I think that's it for now. I don't see anything else out here, but I would like to check out those caves that the PDA was talking about, because I have a spare power cell in my inventory, and if our CMOF just runs out of power, we can always swap it. And yeah, I've came prepared here, so I think we can just do a bit of exploring. There's something here which is uranite crystal, and based by the sound that it made, I think it's related to like this nuclear blueprint, and we got teleported by the warper. Hopefully, yeah, he didn't do any damage to us, thankfully. We are just going to get into our CMOF, and yeah, we are not going to get into our CMOF because that's not what he wants. But yeah, let's just quickly leave him for now. I need to drink some water, and I'm also prepared for that. I got 2 of those biggest bottles that we can get, and maybe I will just throw away a piece of this lab equipment because we don't need that much of it. I think we are fairly fine with like one of each kind. So yeah, as I said, we'll be going a bit deeper, hopefully past this squid or this big, I think those are called squid crabs. I think we'll be able to just pass them and get behind the Degasi habitat or whatever. Here's, yeah, that's it. I thought that this was the Degasi habitat, and yeah, we have to leave because this warper is following us like crazy, and also this headcrab is going to get to our asses in a minute. There are some weird green pools out here. Okay, let's dive even deeper. We are already at 600 meters deep, so yeah, in our world living, the CMOF will be deadly to us. And we've discovered a new biome, which is cool and all, but those just look like pretty big like dark tunnels by something, not a cave that was naturally created. Although I'm not like a big geology guy, or like geography maybe, I don't know, and I don't have the knowledge to dictate that, but yeah, those to me like look like someone dug them, not that they are made naturally. And it's pretty empty out here. Beside those manta rays, there's nothing here. And there's something big, although not as big as we've seen. And
Terrain
here's
scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
yeah, the fossilized ones especially. As you can see, there's a very big skull and like the rest of some kind of animal, and there's also this one like smaller one just lurking around, which I don't think we should approach. Although I think we can just pass it, just like we did to this head crab. And I'm not sure, but I will just turn on our defensive parameter and yeah, let's just go. Maybe he won't attack us. Next to the wall, nice and quiet, without the lights. Yeah, I think he didn't notice us, so that's good. There are some gel sacks out here, which we will need for aerogel, but not now. I think we have like bigger worries right now than a piece of aerogel. So yeah, let's just get a bit further from it, and I think we are fine. Is this just like freestanding diamond? Yeah, there's a diamond in here, and like I said, I'm going to throw out this spare lab equipment because we really don't need it for now. And yeah, we've like without planning, we've discovered a new biome, a new place. There's once again a piece of a skeleton in here, and yeah, I hope we won't find those guys, like living ones. I guess that's what we can call this. There's another piece of the uranite, or not, that's nickel ore, and I think we needed nickel for some important things, so that's great. I'm going to like quickly take a look around and find and look for maybe a bit more of this nickel. And this scary long guy is probably approaching us, although I don't see him. Yeah, I think we are fine for now. Let's just go and take a look. There's a piece of ruby here, but I would really like to find nickel. There's a piece of something else, and I've just, yeah, we just know that from now on that this thing is poisonous and we shouldn't probably enter it. And it was a crystalline sulfur. Yeah, that's also a thing that we need. So I think we just discovered the perfect biome for us, and I quickly need to get this one and once again leave, because we just need it. I will try to make those short trips underneath if I see something that is interesting to us. For sure not quartz, because quartz is not worth risking our health or even life. But yeah, I think there's that's just the manta ray, so that's good. I would really don't like to be like sandwiched in between those two, like wanting to kill us. There are also some smaller like eel-like fish, but yeah, I think they are not hostile. There are some weird guys out here. There's creature egg, yeah. And yeah, let's just find a bit more nickel and this sulfur, and maybe just get out from here, because it's really a hostile place to us. There's some quartz, only this. Maybe on the walls will be some some nice things like in the other caves that we've been to. For now, nothing. I also need to look at the floor. I forgot. Yeah, there's something here, which is a piece of ruby. Yeah, those guys are making those scary sounds. Maybe they are aggressive, but not as much as the big ones. There's a piece of crystalline silver, and yeah, as I thought, we have full inventory. So I'm going to use the med kit and quickly take this piece of silver. Yeah, we got only two ticks of damage. That's what they are called, probably. There's a limestone outcrop, and I think we'll have to drop some things, because yeah, it's a bit tight on the space side in our inventory, and we are also low on oxygen. I just realized, but that's not silver. Yeah, I think we have to just get back quickly, and there's also a like geyser or volcano or whatever in here, and we got a bit of damage from that, although I think it was like fairly minimal. There's something on this wall and I have to remember, but the first thing we have to do is just get to Seamoth as soon as possible. So yeah, we've almost jumped and we wouldn't be able to recover the Seamoth from here. Because if we would get here with other Seamoth, then we would have to get the depth upgrades, and if we would get here with Pramsu, that we wouldn't be able to just swim out with both like subs, I guess. Yeah. There's a piece of ruby here, which we don't need for now. This manta ray is making so scary sounds, and we are next to the volcanic stuff, I guess, once again, and I think there's a piece of coral, but I'm not going to risk it for a stupid piece of coral. There are some of those alien structures which I think lead somewhere, but we are already approaching our crash depth. So yeah, we have to be careful to not destroy our Seamoth. And there's a big building out here, which
this alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yeah, as you can see, it's just like ripped on the sides, and I would really like to find the entrance to it. Hopefully it won't take us long, because those warpers are going to get us any second now, and I don't see an entrance. Maybe on the other side.
Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Yeah, there are some scary stuff inside, but that's what we are here for, right? Let's just quickly get in here so that the warpers won't get us, I think, although he's following us. He hit us with something and we have to get past him.
This section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah, I think this warper teleported out of there, so we are fine for now. I see an ion cube in here, but I think we have full inventory, yeah. And we have to just get rid of something, which I think the water is like the perfect thing for now. There's a data terminal, which requires a purple tablet that we don't have, which is amazing. Maybe we'll find some, like another one in here. And yeah, I think we have to do something with our inventory space, and I think those lab equipments are not as important as the story things, which I'm fairly sure those are that. I got a bit lost. Yeah, that's the place I wanted to go. It's empty. Okay, let's go here. There's an egg. Okay, it's a fairly big one, and that's what I'm going to scan. It's a sea dragon egg, which I don't think we've encountered any sea dragons till now. Those are some kinds of race that we've met already. And yeah, there's this piece of iron cube, or just an iron cube maybe, and a data terminal.
Integrating new PDA data.
And there's a weird fish out in this
Residual biological evidence
place.
suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
yeah, let's just self-scan ourselves like the PDA said.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
And those are warper parts. And some weird shit is going on with our hands and probably rest of our body. But yeah, I think we have to get back to our Simov because we have very little oxygen, and we'll get back to here in a minute. Just let me get some oxygen, yeah. And we can actually drive our Simov inside, because I thought it would be like there would be oxygen in here, but it's mostly water, so yeah. And I'm going to quickly save, because I'm not sure if the Simov is going to, if it's not going to like clip through the walls, because it has some tendencies to do it. And yeah, hopefully it won't. So let's get back to where we were. And yeah, like I said, those guys are called warpers, and that's a very specific way to be born, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, those guys were not born by like their mother or whatever, just like in the natural way, but they were created, and yeah, with intention, I think, because I don't think you would give an animal like possibility to teleport without a serious reason. And yeah, we are here in this animal's cage, but I don't see anything important beside the skeleton. So yeah, there's also a piece here, which yeah, we can't scan, so yeah, there's nothing here, I guess. There's no like hidden entrance or whatever. It's just this fairly big skeleton lying in the middle. Let's get back to our Simov, and we are actually almost out of our Siglet battery, so we will have to swap it for something, and maybe we'll just use the yeah, I think we can use this laser cutter because we don't need it as much, I think. Let's just get everything swapped. Okay, and also let's put knife on our hotbar. So yeah, that's I think the second building of those aliens that were here before us, that we visited. And once again, there's this warper. There's some stuff down there, but I don't see anything important like looking at them, because they are probably just some broken parts. And yeah, there is something here, which is a limestone and a piece of quartz, and we don't need it. And maybe let's just look for the nickel that we've been here for. And there are some scary sounds all around us, so yeah, I'm not very happy about that. That's something weird. What is it? It's a quartz hidden in like a very small cave, and it's actually this big quartz deposit that we can only mine with our crown set. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I have minor problems with speaking today. Maybe not today, but Yeah, usually. I think in the next episode we are going to continue to explore this area, because living here, like living this place, would be a bit of a waste already. And yeah, also making an hour-long episode I don't think is appealing to anyone. So let's just focus on our mission right now. There's a piece of limestone. I would really like to find some nickel, because yeah, that's the material that we are here for, and the crystalline sulfur, I think it's called. Yeah. So I mean, we didn't come here for it, but that's the thing that we want from here for sure, because we need it. And yeah, let's just look how much of this nickel we have, and I don't see it. Yeah, that's it. We have only one piece of it, and maybe it just doesn't appear here. Maybe we have to look for it somewhere else, and maybe we'll have to build a scanner room in here one day, so that we'll be able to look for those resources a bit easier. And yeah, let's get back to where we were and see if we will be able to find a bit more nickel and this sulfur. Yeah. Also, I would like to avoid these guys, or just make them avoid us, maybe. Hopefully, yeah, because I don't think that the thing that we did to him is appealing to anyone. And we are also in this volcanic area, which we shouldn't be, I guess, because it's kind of damaging to us. I thought that this was a piece of nickel, but it wasn't. There's once again a volcano, which we will just avoid. And yeah, let's find some nickel and sulfur. There's a rabbi, and I'm sorry if you hear something like from my house, but I think someone just got home and they are closing, or like doing something with the doors. There's also once again a ruby, and yeah, let's maybe focus on some other stuff. There's a limestone which contains diamond. That's okay for now. I don't think we need much more diamonds, but yeah, getting one is not a bad thing, I think. There is once again, no, that's not sulfur, that's just a texture of the ground. And yeah, I think we'll come back here and build a scanner room somewhere, because nickel is fairly limited in here, although I think, yeah, that's another piece of nickel. Nice. There's also a gel sack, which we can't take because our inventory is full, although we can just eat our nutrition bar or whatever, and yeah, that should be fine for now at least. And I've realized that we are out of water, and we are only at like 69% of fulfillment or whatever, so maybe we'll actually have to get back to our base. Like, I thought I've been prepared for anything that would like meet us in this Degasi habitat, but as you can see, I wasn't really prepared for going out here, because that's just not what I expected from this place. Yeah, also once again whining about my English, because it's probably fairly terrific to just listen to. And I don't see any more nickel, and I think we'll have to throw out something, because we don't have anything else to eat. Although I know what we can do. We can swap the sim of upgrade that I've got with me for like the locker upgrade for the defensive upgrade, and I think we can just store some things in here. Yeah, let's put the sulfur and maybe just this. Yeah, let's just put here anything that we can, and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
that should help us with our space problem or inventory problem, and there's another big skeleton, and I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I guess that it is a leviathan because it's bloody like super big, but yeah. And we are once again next to the volcanic those, I don't know, outposts or whatever. Yeah, and I just want to find more nickel and sulfur ore, and we can get out of here, but without it I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, just looking for a bit more of it, although I just don't see any, only rubies and quartz, so that's a bit of a pity. And yeah, those guys are also, I think, mad at us because we are in their territory, and I think it's nickel. No, that's silver, but it looked like a big nickel ore. And yeah, I think we will end today's episode with a quick look at this ginormous skeleton. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. In the next episode we are going to continue exploring this whole biome until the water in our body just like gets back to really low, and we'll have to go back to the surface. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.